Here in Assembly Hall, Zain Pyarali with Andrew Hussey here from the Indiana Daily Student. We're welcoming in a new IU men's basketball coach. Archie Miller, the 38-year-old, is now the new head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers, and today we witnessed his first introductory press conference. Early on in the season, we would see Indiana kind of just stand around, dribble out the shot clock, and wait for something to come about. That's not the team that we're seeing right now. We're seeing the team that's attacking early on in the shot clock, getting into the paint and really making things happen, and that's opening up the whole floor for them.
What were some of the things that caused Indiana's downfall against Wisconsin earlier?
In the first game, Indiana got off to a terrible start against Wisconsin. I think they were down 13-0 to start the game, and then from that point on, they could never really fight back, and lack of defense and turnovers are really big keys to why they lost. In the second game, their defensive intensity was actually a step higher, and probably at that point in that game was the best that I've seen them play defense all year, and that kept them in that game, and they only lost by 5 that game, but the turnovers down the stretch was really what cost them in that. We saw tonight they had 17 turnovers against an Iowa team. They can do that against Iowa, have 17 turnovers and still win, especially when they shoot the ball like they did tonight, 60%. But against a team like Wisconsin, if they turn the ball over 17 times, it's going to be tough to pull out a victory. Logan Sowers, a crucial part to this Indiana lineup, has yet to get going really so far through the first 25 games of the season. He started in every single game but one, but was hitting under 200 up until last weekend when they played Northwestern, and he swings and misses right there. Jake Myers records his 4th strikeout of the game, and Indiana will go down in order 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Nebraska is legit. They went to the NCAA tournament last year after being eliminated in the Big Ten tournament after just 2 games. A swing and a miss. Nice changeup right there from Pauly Milto as he gets Jake Myers swinging for out number 2. Pauly Milto has been as advertised today as you watch the string just get pulled on that one. The 1-0 pitch, and he sends that deep into center field. Ranging back is Alvarado. He looks up, and that one's going to fall. Into scores Luke Miller. Logan Sowers in at second with the stand-up double, and this game is tied at 1 apiece. Not a very good outside shooting team either. They really dominate down low. So getting to that, they have a 6'5" and a 6'6", 2 players on their bench starting out this game. It looks like SMU's trying to match the speed of Indiana with 4 guards out there and 1 big, Alicia Froling, who's really someone to keep an eye on in the paint. Indiana has controlled the tempo this entire game. Just at the beginning of the game, they weren't making their shots, but guess what? Now they're playing well in transition. Very fluid on the offensive end, and it looks like they're going to get the ball back once again. The first 2-pointer Villanova attempted today ends up in a block after their first 4 shots coming from beyond the arc. And you see right there in that last possession, Jen Anderson gets fouled, but she had the positioning down low on Quinn, and that's where Indiana needs to take advantage right here. Back
going
again.
To Anderson again.
Tyra Buss is a dynamic scorer. I really think she's going to have a big game today. Just 8 points in last game against SMU. Their tempo was really slowing her down, not really letting her do what she's able to do running the offense. Today it looks like she's in full swing. Already 20 points for Villanova, 18 points for Indiana, something we did not see last game.
Cole leads all scores along with Tucker, who has 17 of her own. She's going to take a 10-foot jumper and gets nothing but net.
Good look right there from Tyra Buss. Really stopped at the Big Ten logo. Was looking around her for a second, and she said, oh, I have a wide open shot. Let's make it a 4-point game. Although that is Tyra Buss's 4th foul, I thought that was a good foul because it looked like Hahn had positioning on her, and she would have let her free. It would have been an easy 2 points for Villanova. Now they're going to have to set up their offense again, and Indiana forced to play defense. Let's see if they can get another stop here and get some points off of it. The 1-1 to Butler, and he sends this one to deep left center field, going back on the track and making the play is Boxwell at the wall, robbing Tony Butler of extra bases and Indiana of their first run of the ball game. Nice grab by Boxwell, crashing up against the left center field fence and making the grab for out number 3. Eustace shows bunts, gets it down the first base line. Good speed by Eustace over there, but the tag is put on by Hanson for out number 1. Eustace almost beat that one out. That pitch to Miller. And it's swung on, missed 77-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch from Anderson. Had Luke Miller completely swinging out of his shoes, and he's down 0-1. Miller can give Indiana the lead with 1 swing of the bat. here in the 5th inning. Instead, he fouls that one back and goes down on one knee, 0-2. Luke Miller's a very good fastball hitter, so it would be interesting to see what Anderson goes with after 2 straight changeups to start this one going down 0-2. Let's see if he brings the fastball in on the hands.
I don't think he gives in. I think he goes back to the changeup.
The 0-2. And it's shot up the middle, a fastball, and mistake is made by Anderson. Coming around third is Jeremy Houston, and he's going to score, and Indiana is on the board here in the 5th inning, up 1-0. Big force in the middle of this Indiana lineup, and he's gotten going here since the start of Big Ten play, and he sends a high drive deep to left field. That one's going, and goodbye baseball. Logan Sowers with the 3-run home run gives Indiana the lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. The pitch. And it's lined back up the middle and right into the glove of a leaping Jeremy Houston behind second base. And this ball game is over.